Good afternoon, Sava here from Football Heritage TV. Hope you are well. So we are finally at match day and it feels like it's been forever. It's probably been, just over 2 weeks, 15, 16 days now since we managed to throw away a commanding 3-1 lead at Southampton. And then it's been about a week or so since Antonio Conte was relieved of his Tottenham Hotspur duties. So with all that in mind, is it a good thing we're getting back to Premier League action? What happens today? Hey, what happens today? We've got new managers. Stellini and Mason in. Do Stellini and Mason adopt everything they've learned from Antonio Conte over his tenure? Do we see the back five, back three, whatever you want to call it? Do we suddenly start trying to play some attacking football? Are we going to sit behind the ball and let other teams come on to us? What do you think's going to happen? Are they going to say, no, screw that, we want to make our own mark? We'll see. We'll see. All I know is it's a massive, massive game for Tottenham Hotspur. It's a massive game for Everton as well. Everton are right in the thick of a relegation battle in amongst 8 clubs that are separated by something like 3 or 4 points. It's absolutely crazy down there. So they'll be going tooth and nail fighting for that 3 points. Monday night, under the lights, Goodison Park. It's going to be a raucous atmosphere. They've got a protest planned before the game, the Everton fans, for the removal of their owners. It's going to be a buzzing atmosphere. But which Spurs will turn up? This is Spurs that they need to win to go back into the top 4. Who cares about top 4? Do you? Do I? We know Daniel Levy does. But top 4, this is what we keep talking about. We need this for top 4. We need this for Champions League. Is that going to be in the players' minds tonight? Are they going to be annoyed that Conte has gone? Are they going to relish in the fact that Conte's gone? Did they like playing for him? Did they hate playing for him? Is it somewhere in the middle? What formation are we going to line up with? Who's going to start? Are we going to go back to Son, Kane and Kulusevski? Is Richarlison going to stay in there? What's going to happen? Are we going to go to a 4 at the back? Are we going to go to a 5 at the back? Are we going to see a reaction from the players? Are we going to see a free-spirited Tottenham that just want to go out there and play football and attack what is a very average Everton team? Or are we going to go and be Spursy? We've all seen it before, haven't we? Games that we should go and win, and we don't. Will we go in there fired up? Because Stellini has said that Spurs are going to go all out swinging. Now, what does that mean? Because I can't remember the last time I saw Spurs all out swinging. I can't remember the last time we went and from the first whistle, put the ball into the other team's box, put pressure, applied players forward, sustained attacks. I can't remember that. Can you? Can anyone remember when we've done that? It's been a very, very long time. Then you look at it, what does this mean for our manager situation? Some people had the theory that by the time we got to this game, we'd have a manager in the stands, watching on as we know he's going to take over. But that hasn't happened. There was talk of Julian Nagelsmann. That didn't materialise, and now it looks like he's going to Chelsea. Are they going to give Stellini and Mason till the end of the season, like they said? Are we going to see change? What happens if we win all of our last 10 games? Do they get the job permanently? What happens if we lose on it 3 or 4? Do they have to bring in a new manager now? So there's so many questions at Spurs at the moment. Not many answers, but so many questions. And the funny thing is, yes, the other teams will have games in hand, but we can go 3rd tonight with a win. 3rd. For me, unfortunately, I think that shows how bad the league is. I think it's been a very, very poor league yet again. I think, Arsenal, Man City are very good teams. I think beyond that, I think Newcastle are a very good team. Other than that, I don't think there's a lot in it. I don't think many teams have been great. You've seen the likes of Liverpool and Chelsea completely drop off. Man United are very hit and miss, but having a good season at the moment. They're 4th, they've won a cup, they're in the semis of the FA Cup and they're in the quarterfinals of the Europa League. So what's important for you as a Spurs fan? Tell me. Is winning tonight important for top 4? Is winning tonight important for morale, for Stellini, for Mason, or just in general to win, get back to winning ways? Let me know your score predictions. Let me know your lineup predictions. Who's going to play? Are we going to see anyone that Conte loved dropped? Is Dyer going to be dropped and all of a sudden we realise it was Conte that wanted to play him and not Stellini and Mason? I'm just chucking that theory out there. One thing we do know is that Perisic will have to start if we play wing-backs, and so will Porro, because Ben Davies is injured, Emerson Royal is injured, so we're down to the bare bones on that front. So let me know your predictions of your score and your team lineups and what's going to happen with our next manager. Everybody back in England, please, and wherever you're watching this, enjoy the game tonight as much as possible, and come on you Spurs. Please like, please subscribe. Take care.